Well, it's drawn a big crowd, so I have no idea what we're walking into here. Goodbye to the square this afternoon, and we wrap up this episode in the square at night. Oh, the sun is out. It's high energy Saturday morning in Tirana. Dogs barking. And we're off to the gym now. But on the way we're going to stop off at Skanderbeg Square. Because when I took the drone down there the other day, we found out that this Saturday there's a mystery event. So we're going to go and see if we can get any clues to what that is. Here's what I found out the other day, and I'll see you at the square. Right, we're going to attempt to make first contact. Seen this fella laying around today, and I think he's friendly. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hello. Hello. Are you friendly? Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hey. Alright. Maybe I'll see you again. I'll try and have some treats for you next time, huh? Oh, look at you, relaxing. You want to know the vibe of Tirana? You're looking at it. Relaxed, laid back, nice and cool. Yes, you have a nice day now. Yes, good girl. I've always been a bit nervous of dogs, so it's nice though. And she's still wagging her tail. Have a nice day. Okay. Try and give her a treat next time. Sometimes you worry that there's nothing left to film, there's nothing left to discover, and then you pop out and then you see this stuff being set up in Skanderbeg Square, and it lets you know something's coming. We'll have to investigate, find out what this is for. There's a few gates in the middle there, down by the statue. There's some piled over there, piled next to the sign. Ooh, something's coming. Let's try and find out what it is. So I just asked a policewoman there what all the gates are for. Maybe English, not her first language, so basically there's an event on Saturday, but she doesn't know what it is. So we've got a mystery event. So on Saturday we'll come down and find out what the mystery is. So before we find out what the mystery event is this Saturday, let's take a higher look at Skanderbeg Square. Named after the Albanian hero who holds a statue in the centre of the square, this square is the very centre of everything. All roads lead through Skanderbeg Square. And I was very happy to get the DJI flip up in the air this day and take a look around, because just look how dense this city is and how well laid out. It's so beautiful. I said it last week, but the higher you go in Tirana, the more beautiful it gets. You can see lots of main roads coming straight out from the square, connecting different parts of the city. We've walked a few of them already. In this episode we're going to walk a few more. But also I'd like to take a little bit of time in the square. I think I'll come back in the evening and try and capture the vibe of what a cool space it is just on its own. But first, the mystery event. So I don't know what this event's going to be, but the fact that a local policewoman who was helping setting up for the event didn't know what it was, you know, it's not going to be one of their spectacular ones, but who knows, it might be the right one for us. We cross this busy road in a second and head on down. There's definitely something happening. Oh yeah, let's have a look down there. You can see the crowd is well, it's drawn a big crowd, so I have no idea what we're walking into here. Let's get a bit closer. Oh, there's a lot of people. Let's get up a bit higher and see what we can see. Come up on the opera steps. There's a big seating area. There's the scaffolding built, holding a speaker. Definitely a buzz. Can't see any sponsorships or can't see any clues to what it actually is. Looks like a little pat down. They love a pat down here. Little pat down to get into a chair. Yep. No idea. No idea. Right, let me investigate a little bit. Let me ask someone something. Alright, we found out what it was. It's a political rally for the Socialist Party in Tirana, Albania. So, that's what it is. So, there's a big speech going on, big rally, drum up support. As the election cycle starts here. So the party will drum up support, do a speech at 12 o'clock, but we'll be training, we'll be clanging and banging barbells in our gym at that time. But interesting to see anyway. Interesting to see. Alright, mystery solved. Off to the gym. Just worth to note the attendance for that is quite incredible really. I've never seen such a turnout for that type of event. Well, they take their politics seriously here in Tirana. Interesting. Well, I'm just heading back from the gym now and I passed a few cafes with televisions. Looks like that rally turned into a right little concert. So maybe we should have stuck around to see it. But we're heading home now and here's our new familiar face. Hey, how are you? Yes, staying cool in the grass today, huh? You didn't want to go to the rally today, no? Hey, good girl. Good girl. What do you think? Should we give her a name? If you think of what she looked like to you. Hey, what do you want your name to be? Let's put in the comments and see what names we can come up with for this girl. It looks like she's going to be hanging around a little bit. Let's see what name we can give her. Huh? Okay, so we're back in the square today. They're packing away after their rally. A lot of work went into that. So you can hear them drilling and taking stuff down over there. It's nice blue skies today. So, a lot of action in this square. As the square is the centre, the heartbeat of the city. Now, if I show you, we come from here, where we live. We've been up there, bought some berries, been to the coffee shops. We've been down there, to the stadium, to the park. So today we're going to walk this direction. I've been down there exploring already. I know that there's a mall down on one end and it's right in the middle of two of the walkways. So we're going to walk up one way, head to the mall and then come back the other way and just have a look at a couple of different streets. One of them reminds me, well, it's why I call this place Istanbul's little brother. So we'll see some of that stuff on that street. And on every street in this place, there's always lovely little alleyways, lovely little turn-offs that reveal beautiful things. So we walk past the big mural. We're going to head off and follow the sun down this road, starting in this corner. We are walking into the sun, so sunglasses on. Straight away, a little alleyway there. Full of nice, we'll call it replica stuff. Always nice cafes, of course. Going to see plenty of them. The road splits off here. We're going to cross over in a second. And we're going to head down that direction. I want to show you the contrast a little bit. You got stony little back alleys, the back end of shops and stuff like this. The contrast of a city in growth. Then you got the bits that are finished. And we're going to get lucky and go straight across. Oh, we've got to beat the race. And then you got different alleyways, like this beautiful looking one. Which lights up just perfectly in the sun. Nice vibe, nice energy. Lovely bit of greenery. See right down there. Let's go right to the end. Very nice little walking street. Really nice. Look at this little artwork on the building there. Cool, really nice. Some of this everywhere. On the wood. Yeah, above the door. That's nice. Cool looking place. It goes on a little bit more. It's connecting us now to the road that we're going to walk back on, so we'll actually walk past this from the other direction on the way back. This place looks cool. Look at that, the big microphone at the front door. Yeah, it looks cool. Let's see if we can look inside a little bit. It's a bit dark in there, but it's nice. Nice, cool. Cool is the word for that one. So I like finding these little streets. They're dotted around everywhere. And it's like, that's why I say the contrast. It's like just, there's some bits that are finished, but a lot of bits that are growing. It's really cool to see the difference. I've probably said it a million times, but I reckon if you come back here year by year, you'll just start to see it transform. I've asked some people who have been here years past, and they say, yeah, they see it transform every year. It's nice. It's cool to see growth like that. It's good. It's energizing for your own personal growth, you know? Right, let's get back on the straight road. Back down towards the mall. This one looks like a haunted house. Turn up on that your Airbnb. What do you do then? So it's these type of setups, the up and down stores, the down one's not so much there. On this side of the road you've got a bit more. This reminds me of Istanbul style. It's like double-decker stores. And then of course, friendly cats. Hello buddy. Hey. What's happening today? What's good today? Yeah, it's a good, nice cat. We will be back in Istanbul in 3 series time, so remember these shots. There's some more coming, and you'll be able to compare. You'll understand what I mean by the Istanbul style of shots. You know, I don't really know, if you kind of look at the buildings, often I'm in places, you're in places, and you'll think of other places that it relates to. I'm not sure what Tirana reminds me of so much. It's, maybe it's unique, maybe it's just Tirana. But then I haven't explored this part of the map so much. So if it reminds you of somewhere, let me know where and give me ideas what other places might be a little bit like this, you know. Oh, look at this. It's a hotel here, look at it. Got a nice fountain. Pavement's changed, all nice and new. Nice, look at that. Catching the sun looks fantastic. What a nice place to have a coffee, have a drink. Sit and cool down by the fountain, or just have a nap. Beautiful. They love a sculpture here. Very good art here. The art on the walls, the sculptures. Yeah, look at that. Nice. This guy Adam. That's who he is. Standing proud. Nice, a nice corner this one. This ain't not only the, you can see right from the corner here. Not only a nice building, the whole pavement changed. Just giving more glimpses. Crossing the road again. Giving more glimpses of what this city is going to grow into. There you go, look across the street there again, the double-decker stores. One up, one down. Selling all their top brands. Though I don't know the brands themselves appreciate what they're selling. So you'll see again in a moment when we get to the mall, we're quite close. It's another little mall, there's no major shops in there. So if you really want to find stuff here, you've got to go out and find the individual shops for yourself, which isn't quick, but it's interesting, it gives you something to do. So if you're here long enough, you start to find the little hidden gems. It's nice, it's nice. I mean, I did the same with shopping, found different stores, buy bananas in one place, berries in another place, and it's the same with clothes. But it's cool. Yeah, there's a nice hidden place there. Look at that, behind all the bushes. I don't know what that is. There's a flag up there, a few flags. Albanian, European. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's what it is. Nice big gate to keep people like us out. So let's move on. I think I walked into a bag graveyard here. Where bags come to end their life. So we reached a lovely roundabout. The ring roundabout, leading us to the ring. Trees, get out of the way. The ring mall. Another interesting shaped mall. It's floors stacked on top of each other. Across the road. We'll have a look inside. So we came down this street, but we'll head back this street, and both streets take us back to the square. Let's look at the pretty roundabout, and then let's go in to the ring. So we've got 4 floors here. Big supermarket at the bottom. We'll roll on up onto the first floor. Bit of music playing, so I might not be able to do much sound in here. But we'll have a quick look. At the top of the mall, inside at one end, we've got this place we didn't catch on the gym hunt, though I did see it. It's actually got the price list right there. So not really my kind of pricing. But down the other end, now that's interesting. We've got year-round ice skating. In the ring is the rink. It looks quite big as well. It goes right round the back. Different compartments. That's really cool. This is the whole, basically the kids section of the mall. This whole top part. There's food and there's children's entertainment, though I'm entertained too. But look at this, you've got this whole massive kids area. It's all gated off. I think you can pay, drop your kids off, do some shopping, come back, grab something to eat, have a nice day at the mall. So I think you can see it's a compact, well use of space for this mall. A lot of general shops, like general sports shops and general clothes shops. A couple of premium shops as well if you want some nicer bits and bobs. Most shops have a massive sale section, so you can get some bargains here. And what a view for a coffee. So normally I'll be riding my bin scooters to and from here, but I'm in a little bit of a dispute with them at the moment. Remember, I changed my SIM card. Well, the account is linked to your SIM card number. So I bought a month's worth of minutes, which out of 400 I used maybe around 100, probably not even that. But when I changed my SIM card, it changed my account and reset it back to 0. So I'm trying to get my minutes. That cost me about, I want to say about £26 for those minutes. So bin, I'm waiting for your email. Get back to me. I'll inform you of the results of that, hopefully shortly. Albanians are known for loving their cars. They'd rather buy a luxury car than a house. I can see why. They start them young. Luxury car shop for the kids. Get them hooked young, and they'll be a customer for life. Well, that was the Ring Mall. We had a little coffee break in there as well. So now we're taking the different route down, coming into the square from a different angle. So let's see what little goodies we can find. Let's see what little gems we can find down this path now. The fakey football shirts. Clearly after the midweek 3-0 victory over Real Madrid by Arsenal, they've sold out of the Arsenal shirts, unfortunately. So much growth going on here. The cafe culture really great here. So many little pockets like this. Places just to sit, hang out, get a nice cheap coffee. It's really cool. Cool place for a coffee lover. So I like it. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
So let's have a look in there. I'm trying to find a new bag. My bag is too small to carry when I take my drone out as well. I need more space for equipment, so this is the right place to pick up a cheap bag. Not bad in there. We're underway with negotiations so far. All right, back towards the square. This one now is quite a good street for all the little vendors. Shoes, bags, clothes. Across the way as well. So this is as we're getting closer to the square now. There's a lot of stuff. Now I'm not saying it's official stuff, but it's stuff. You've got to be your own quality control officer in these places. But if you trust your own judgment, you can get some really good deals. And of course, you're never too far from a coffee shop. Ooh, they got everything here. If you can go looking for it, you can find it. this lets me know I come too far. I come too far straight down, and actually the square is over there, so we do have to turn in. So we're going to come up here past Spider-Man. We don't want to walk on the cycle paths because they're very active. Let's get across the road. Then back on track. Okay, now we're heading back towards the square. I need to go and check out some of these billiards places. I haven't played since I've been here, but I've seen a lot of them. Some nice looking ones. I'll tell you which one stands out. When we were looking for the gym, and there was that poster for the gym that we thought we was going to find. Just cross over here. But instead we found what looked like quite a newish, big size billiards place instead. I think that's the one I'll check out. I'll try and get down there probably on the next episode. It'll be fun. Big moving restaurant up there, but that has some good views. We might have to check that one out at some point. Let's add a little bonus. Remember last week I showed you the People's Park? Oh, we've stumbled across it. So let's have a walk through here and go up the angle to the square. That's nice, it's nice. You can see the iconic buildings around the square, so you know it's just over there. The head, you can see the forehead of the head building. That's what's cool when you got such a central hub. You can't get lost, but if you do get lost, you're just going to come into the center from a different angle, that's all. So it's quite a nice way to help navigate around. Nice big children's playground. Busy, very family orientated in Tirana. Nice to see. Nice to see. I made a little joke with the dog that the dog was representing how laid back the vibe is. But I hope you can see that it's true. It really is. It's such a nice place. Nice energy, nice atmosphere. I mean, maybe I haven't done any nights out. That's not how I live. I'm a sober Roman. That's not for me. But I can only imagine that that might be where I would come across different type of energy. But in general, it's amazing, cool vibes. Lovely place, look at that. Cool building behind. This one also, I don't know if you can see, there's glass at the top there. That one's got a rooftop. Looks like a Japanese restaurant when I checked it out. That's what I want to do. I want to get up to one that is overlooking the square. I think the view, I want to capture some nice high pictures. I know we've got the drone view, but I want to go up there and get some shots of the square. Okay, the People's Park is a winner. I like it. I like the vibes. Very, very cool. Okay, so we made it back to the square. We didn't make it the route we thought we would, but we got back here in the end. So let's say goodbye to the square this afternoon, and we wrap up this episode in the square at night, lit up by the big wheel. next to Mr. Skanderbeg himself. Skanderbeg. I say it like 20 different ways. A lovely lit mosque in the corner. The full moon shining down on us. This is the vibes. It's just after 10 on a Saturday night. And it feels extremely peaceful. The big head in the corner there. That was lit up on the first weekend. So I assumed it was lit up every time. It's never been lit up again. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. But it looks cool, huh? It's a freaky but really cool building. You can see right down all the lights, right down the square. It's not overly lit, but it has such a nice vibe. I just wanted to show you a little sample of Skanderbeg at night. Maybe it's early, I mean it's just after 10:15, but it's not full of drunks, it's not full of hostility, it's nice and calm. Families walking, the wheel spinning, the moon shining. I think it sums up a little bit more, adds a little bit more layers and depth to the vibe of Tirana. I like it. I'm going to have a sit down on the benches over here, and I might even take my drone out, capture the square a little bit at night and see what that looks like. So for now, at least, from this week's episode, it's goodbye. Next week, I'm working on some collaborations with some very cool stuff. We're going to see the recreational side of Tirana, Albania, and I'm hoping if I can get the couple of locations I want, it's going to make for a very cool episode. So subscribe, don't miss it, and I'll see you next week. Tirana in flight, Tirana at night, and wow, what a result. I'll take this opportunity to say thank you for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it immensely. It fuels me to keep adding value to these episodes, to keep working hard to get better, and your feedback can help me get there even quicker. So if there's anything you want to share in the comments, I will appreciate it greatly, and I'll see you next week for another exciting episode.